Yeah. What's really happening? What's really happening in Miami? What they do? This your boy Gigaveli, man, the author of the book Pressure and Federal Pressure. If y'all want to read about some real Miami stories, man, a real Miami boy, you know what I mean, saga, make sure y'all tap in, man. Hit the link tree in my bio, man. Also available on Amazon, man. But check it out. I want to get on here, man, and holler at one of my homeboys, man, one of my Zoe homeboys, Sapa Say, one of the Zoe Prime founders. I'm talking about Junk, man. Check it out, homie. You said that, you dropped a little video recently about the interview I did on the pod with Ali Zoe, right? You made a lot of little points. Some of it I agree with, some of it I don't agree with, right? I wish we was able to just talk man to man, maybe you could holler at a couple of homies that could have got contact with me and we could talk like some soldiers, you know what I mean? And maybe that still could happen. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? We still could politic. I don't mind having you on what they do. And just, you know what I mean, let you do what you do. You know what I mean? Promote whatever you got going on. Because that's what the OG really about, man. So let me address the video, right? First of all, my name G, because you was saying Gilly and Giggity or whatever you was trying to say. I don't know if you were trying to be funny or not, man. I don't know, man. Maybe a lot of people do struggle with my name, you know what I'm saying? But it's G, man. Lil G, a.k.a. Gigaveli, you know what I'm saying? Some know me by Lil Gigolo. But after a few years, man, I've been in this thing a long time, in and out the joint. Juvenile hall. You say we look familiar. You look familiar too. I think we done some time maybe in the hall. I know we was out there around the time. All of us were grabbing pocketbooks and stuff like that, right? But let me give you a little history on me, right? I come up. I heard telling your story, and I've been seeing you on social media also. You know what I'm saying? We both been working this angle the same way, just like Ali Zoe. He working social media and everything, And it's the new wave, and I guess this how we got a guy, no dialogue until, we cross paths and we could probably dialogue differently, right? But you made your video, you made some points. But I'm gonna take you back, give you a little history on who I am, you know what I mean? And let you know how connected we probably is, you know what I'm saying? Macazo. I met Macazo years back, man, while both of us in junior high. I mean, juvenile hall, in juvenile hall, man. We was in the same little class. They make us go to the school area. Me and Mac, you know what I'm saying? We was in Mr. Francis' class. So Macazo, if you see this video, I know we look different now, whatever. I got the beard. We didn't have beards back then or whatever. But, you may remember a nigga, you may not. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Unlike what Junk was saying, I ain't really no attention seeker unless it's gonna revolve back into me, getting some paper about it, you know what I mean? But anyway, so like I also know Willow. Shout out to Willow, man. I don't know where Zoe at. I ain't seen him in a while, man. But I'm gonna name a few Zoes that I know that I rock with, man. Shout out to Joel. I actually talk about Joel in this book, man. I heard Joel no longer with us. But me and Joel rocked in that county from 96 to 98. I'm talking about cell to cell, you know what I mean? That's my partner, man. So rest in peace to Joel. Shout out to Lil Booby, Sebastian Scott. You know what I'm saying? We was in Okeechobee Boys School. Also, I talk about him in this book right here when Lil Booby was just, you know what I mean, knee high, and dudes was trying to give him a hard way to go up that road. I had his back, you know what I'm saying? Because, Booby had the grill, a little six-pack back then. And dudes was kind of like jealous, the little attention that he was getting from the staff up there. So they were trying to handle Lil Homie. I took care of Lil Booby up there. Sebastian Scott, I don't know where you at, but Lil Booby, you know what it is with me, right? Then we gonna go a little further with who I know out of Lil Haiti, man, who I rock with over there, man. Shout out to Jap, homie Joe. Shout out to Brainiac. Shout out to man God. Rest R.I.P. to one of the real ones that was getting money from back in the days. You know what I mean? Before Zoe Pound he must got popular, man. I'm talking about Jane Zoe. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jane Zoe, man. Rest in peace. But other than that, who else I was rocking with shout out to Frank Castle too, man. You know what I mean? That boy been fooling with a nigga too, man. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna show you, Junk, how me and you got similar, how me and the Zoes got similar stories here in Miami, right? Coming up in Miami. I know y'all like to call American born Yanks or whatever, but I'm half Bahamian. You know what I'm talking about? My mama from the shout out to the 242, right? And my old boy from Georgia, Pig, you know what I'm saying? So we represent the sub. So with the little history I'm trying to give you is the same issues that the Zoes used to have, you know, with I guess you want to say the Yanks or however you want to call it, for, you know, because, you know, your mama may speak with a little accent. I had to come up, you know what I'm saying, thumping up on the 22 Ave, man. Shout out, you know what I mean, right there, little West Little River area. You know, I went to Broadmoor and West Little River, you know what I mean, around that on 22 Ave side. So I had to learn how to bang, you know what I'm saying, because my mama spoke a little, you know, with a little accent. So we got the same pressure as being, you know, from the islands as the Zoes, but you know what I'm saying? But I didn't formulate no crew, you know what I'm saying, to get respect. I had to get my respect on my own, you know what I'm talking about? But that's just a little history on showing us how we relative, you know what I mean, and coming up in Miami, man. But if you a real Miami native, I always been saying this, you go watch a lot of my videos, I say this a lot, man, and I show much love and respect. The same way you shout out when you begin to your ancestors, I show a lot of love and respect, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I mean, just being from Miami and all, and how we tie in together, man. If you're a real Miami native, you're going to have one of those islands in your blood. Like Kimbo Slice, he half Bahamian. Luke, half Bahamian. You know what I'm saying? I'm just naming some names. You know what I'm saying? Trina, half Bahamian. You know what I'm talking about? So you're going to have some Jamaican in you. You're going to have some Bahamian in you. Have some Cuban in you. You're going to have some Dominican in us, right? So those ain't the only ones that had had the thump down here or had to come together to, you know, to prove themselves, man. But shout out to Zoe Pound, man, you know what I mean? And the Zoe Pound story. So let's fast forward it, Junk, because you were talking about, you know, I'm only, you know, respected in my hood. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? I'm well respected from down south to Cass City, bro. You know what I'm saying? For being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Standing in the paint, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you stated in your video, right, about, you know, me being salty or whatever, or upset because ain't nobody doing, bro. I'm doing well out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This the best I ever done did the right way. You know what I'm saying? I always got money. I'm a real Miami nigga. I know we get it out the mud. I know how we traditionally have been in the past. And that's something that I've been advocating to change about us, because times are changing. And I, you know, being a real Miami nigga, I'm used to, you know, get mixing of going up the road and seeing other cultures, seeing other cities and seeing how they moving, right? So the content and the gatekeeping talk and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? That was kind of like similar to what I was saying when I came home, right? And a lot of dudes was feeling that, you know what I mean? Was like, you know, we not where we should be at in the hip hop industry or on a level with other cities where, you know, we got more millionaires, you know what I'm saying? More ballers on a bigger level, you know what I'm saying? We got our share, but, you know, there's still not enough for what we as a city give to the culture of hip hop and the culture, period. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So I want more for Miami, right? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I came down, and I'm not waiting on nobody. I've been backstage with a lot of them. I ain't been backstage and I ain't talked to Ross personally. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never looked for, I've been on camera employing the Ross, you know, because he got a bag like, look, you can put some money behind certain things, but Ross made his own money, man. Ain't no person, I don't, you know, and every celebrity, everybody that's in the city that got money, they made their own money. They don't have to do anything for nobody. You know what I mean? But when I say but, I say it in a way that it could be differently if we all work together and we could pull more of us up. Then more of us could look out for more of us, and then everybody got money. But that's wishful thinking. Being a real Miami nigga, a nigga know that they gotta get it out their own. They gotta get it out the mud. We from the bottom. We the hustling city. You know what I'm saying? I say that a lot on my videos, right? But let's get to the video of me being out there with Ali Zoe on the pod. You know, I got a podcast. What they do? I'm a journalist now, bro. You talk about me transitioning from prison and leaving prison in the back. That's what I did. And all those rules that we hold dear to, that nobody else hold on dear to, but a few of us, you hold it dear to. I got to stop snitching on my forearm, and I understand that, you know what I mean, that, you know, you know what I mean, if a person told or whatever, it ain't a good look for them. Check my paperwork, check my name. You know what I'm saying? I had to break away from a lot of institutional thinking to order to even get out of prison. I had to leave a lot of stuff. I had to leave a lot of that shit alone. I had to mind my own business. And that's what I was doing out there in that park. I was minding my own business. I'm a junk. I got a podcast, man. And if somebody trending, I won't give a fuck if it was Shamard, Salty Santana, you know what I'm saying? Woody Woodpecker, the one that with YSL. If they trending and they got, you know what I mean? And I got this opportunity, we could network and I could confront my mission. They welcome on the platform. You're welcome on the platform, bro. See, but what I'm not gonna do is, being a real Miami nigga, is beef on the internet, bro. I'm not finna do that with nobody, man. Honestly, I ain't got no ops out here. I ain't got no beef. I don't care about who don't know me, who don't like me, who don't do that. Man, just respect me. Keep it pushing, man. If you don't like something I did, I'm gonna give you that same respect, man. Don't throw your life away. You're trying to prove a point that you gangster. And I done been in the feds, and in my book, Federal Pressure, in this book right here, I talk about, I realized who was the biggest gangster of them all when I went into Unicorn in the feds and seen the feds had all the gangbangers, all the shot callers, all the gangsters, all the big boys working in a factory or working somewhere else just to get from behind the door. So I realized then, man, you with your little AK-47, him with his little shotgun, him with this thing, we really wasn't killing nobody but ourselves. So I came out with a different message on my books. If my books don't never blow up, as long as, go look at all of my content, man. I work out here with the youth, man, trying to keep these young kids from going to do as much time as I have done. You possibly done. You know what I'm saying? Ali done. Everybody done. You know what I mean? Look at this gray hair, bro. I'm a granddaddy, man. Yeah, the old dude. I'm not an old builder. I'm very happy. And I see you a lot wear your kufi, right? You have your kufi on your head and you seem like a woke brother and you're real conscious. I'm a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? If you Muslim, Assalamu alaikum, brother. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want, listen, man, I went out there to let Ali speak his mind. I did my podcast, and I don't owe nobody no explanation, but content is content. You spoke on me, I'm going to come back and I'm going to address it. Because this content, this social media, we doing content. And the people is enjoying the content, whatever the show is. Just don't let it cost no loss of life out here, man. It ain't worth it, man. I'm enjoying eating me some pussy out here. Eating me some motherfucking lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? Crab legs. I want more. I want to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep making noise and keep pushing my books like you suggested. That's what I'm doing. So, you know, if all these other platforms, you know, out of town platform could benefit from a Miami story, you know what I'm saying? We should benefit ourselves too. And what I would like to see after all this, I would hope that you brothers, all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Gunplay, Ali, yourself, Macazo, free Macazo, man. You know what I'm saying? All of us could find a common way till we could get the Zopound story out there. I would look for a good role in it. You know what I'm saying? I would look for a good role and I could play a Zo. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna never disrespect nobody that don't disrespect me, man. You said what you said, man. You know, you had your point of view. Everybody got an opinion, man. Everybody could comment. Everybody got their platform. You could do what you want to do on your platform. You can have who you want on your platform. OG Gigaveli ain't gonna have nothing to say about that, man. But if we could win together as a city, man, it would be a beautiful thing, man. Ain't nobody begging nobody to do nothing for nobody. Ain't nobody salty with nobody, man. You know what I mean? That's the part that I didn't agree with what you said. If I happen to bump into you out here in the streets, man, we can have a real man-to-man conversation, man. Hopefully, man, you know, this set well with you, man. You understand what OG doing, man. It's about the kids. If you actually watch the whole footage of the video, I kept stirring the conversation into how we could be better and what we could do from the kids. Watch what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is with me, man. That's what I do, man. I go back to the juvenile halls. I talk to the kids. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, that video will never come down. I'm not looking for it to never come down. I know what I was doing. I know my name is on my book, man. There you go for the world, man. You ain't got to call me OG. Keaton Hunter, that's my government name, man. Look me up, man. I ain't never told on nobody in my life. You know what I mean? I ain't had to, man. I'm a believer, man. God is good, man. You know, I hope that nothing out of all you brothers that's going back and forth with each other, I hope no real casualty come of this, man. In some kind of way, y'all could come together and get this old pound story out there so we can start rolling out more stories. Then maybe I have a chance to get my story out there. We get some more millionaires in Miami, man. This your boy OG Gigaveli, man. If you're in Miami, you want your business blowed up, you want your album, whatever you're doing out here, if you're doing it great, man. What they do want to, you know what I mean, don't want to highlight you, man. This is what we doing over here. All love.